2, 1.
Thanks for joining us for the second activity part of Camp X Space Club, and today we are going to make a Mars helicopter. So if you are a space buff like Rob, in 2018 the Mars rover landed on Mars, and it carried the first helicopter to ever reach the surface of Mars. How cool. And the helicopter was specifically designed to be super lightweight so it can make the trip, and then have large propellers and blades so that it could lift off despite the wind in the atmosphere that Mars has. So today we're going to build a paper helicopter and kind of do like a little bit of a modeling, which is really what, the NASA engineers and astronauts and scientists had to do way before they built the actual helicopter that landed on Mars. They had to test a bunch of different designs to see what would work best. So that's what we're going to do today. For your supplies, all you're going to need are a pair of scissors that were included in your box, and then a pre-printed template provided to us by NASA. How cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first step to the project is to take your template and cut against the dashed lines. Do not cut the solid lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. It really is just around the edge and then a little bit in the middle. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So I would first cut the big rectangle out here, like this. And then you are going to cut in the middle between like the A and the X. There's a little line here. You're going to cut, and then the same on the other side. So then you have this is your final product. So the next step after you've cut along the dashed lines is to make the propeller blade. So you're going to do this by folding A and B along the solid line. You're going to fold them in opposite directions. So I'm going to fold A back and B fold forward, but you could do whatever sounds good to you. So your propeller blades are going to look like this. So the next step after you fold your propeller blades is to work on the body. So you're going to fold panels X and Y in towards the center like this. And then the last step is this panel Z that's at the bottom right here. You're going to fold that upwards, and that's going to help make the base even sturdier. And then you are all done folding. So now that you are all done folding, it's time for a test flight. So we're going to stand up and drop this and then see if there's any changes we want to make. So you're going to want to stand as tall as you can. And then you're going to want to drop your helicopter. So once you've done your first test flight, you can do a couple different things just to see how the structure of this one could be improved, or why this kind of structure helps make it more efficient. So one thing you can try is just taking an unfolded piece of paper, so what your template looked like before it was before you cut out, and drop that and see what do you notice about it. How fast does it fall? Does it rotate at all? Does it flip? How long does the whole kind of trip from top to bottom take? And then you can do the same piece of paper and you can crumple it up into a ball, like you're going to toss it at your brother. And you can drop that and see kind of this, notice the same things. Does it take longer to fall? Does it rotate more? What do you notice about the flight path of the crumpled up piece of paper? You can also then make some additions or changes to your Mars helicopter and see what might work better, what works differently. So one suggestion is to fold up the bottom base more. So you could do that. You can also switch how your propellers are folded. You could try and fold both propellers one direction. It's really up to you to see what you think works best. So we would suggest taking your template, and if you want to, you can cut out the second one, or you can make more of your own by tracing this template on your own paper at home and see what you find works best for you.